Hello everyone and welcome back to Hogwarts Mystery. In the last one we found out there might be a black quill, or actually that was the time before that because the last time was weekend coziness with Rita that apparently we couldn't do much about. So in this one we will continue on, and why we are wearing this outfit is because they talked about a Quidditch match. Of course we are loyal to Hufflepuff even though Hufflepuff is not playing. However, we will be wearing our Hufflepuff pride, and we will continue on with the story as well as maybe learning Reducio. I don't know if we are able to, but it would be nice if we are. And actually it says learn Reducio, and I didn't even notice that in the last one. Why didn't I notice that? I don't know. Anyway, let's go and learn Reducio. Go! Go! What is this about? Are you the Slytherin Prefect? Felix Rosser? Rosier! I'm not good with names, I'm so sorry! And it would be nicer if I had the mic closer to my face. Are you the Slytherin Prefect, Felix Rosier? I am. And you are Ray Bright. He does look a little malnourished with his cheekbones. He just... I don't know, that's the first thing I think of when I see him. It's kind of like his cheekbones are like swollen in. So it looks like he hasn't eaten. But it could also just be his facial structure. But for me, he just looks hungry. So, you want a snack? You should have been expelled for bullying Marie last night. Well, she bullied first. Given what your brother did, you should never have been allowed at Hogwarts. What do you want? I wanted to wish you good luck on today's Quidditch match. We're just insulted. We're just killing him with kindness. You should know about Gryffindor's plans to prank Slytherin. Yeah. What is that? I hope you aren't trying to trick me, Ray. Bad things happen to people who waste my time or threaten my house. What? Oh, now it's kind of like going, well, should we trick him or shouldn't we? Because I have talked about a couple of times taking the honest path, but he just insulted us so much that I kind of like want to do a quote-unquote peace trick on him, but maybe not. But we have the empathy points to do so, so it's not really that hard. So should we not? I will let us, since it's an empathy, or since it's a quote-unquote required attribute thing. I think it's funnier to pick those because they might have a funnier outcome. I don't know. Anyway, let's trick him. I overheard some Gryffindors talking about that they were planning to doing the match. I'm sure they're planning one of their idiotic pranks on the entrance to our common room. Oh, so that's their usual prank. Okay. I've done it before, but I'm going to return early from the match, catch them in the act, and make them pay. It's worse than that. Can you hear the mischievous in our voice? Like, it's worse than that. One of the fifth year brought a case of ever-blasting boomerangs from Shonkos in Hogsmeade. They're planning on throwing them at Slytherins in the stands during the match. Ever-blasting boomerangs? Are joke products? Oh, ever bashing. I read blasting. Sorry. Bashing. They don't they come back and hit people who throw them? Well, maybe. Gryffindors aren't as cunning as Slytherins, so they probably didn't think of it though. Idiots. I would tell Professor Snape immediately. Even Professor Snape can't watch every Gryffindor in the stands. You need to stay... Oh, you need to stay and stay at the match until it ends. And help him watch. Keep watch. You're right. I should be there to punish these Gryffindor fools myself. He doesn't seem that likable in any way. I'm sorry, Mr. Felix, but it don't seem... Oh, he has the same, like, and face mimics like Mineral's Knight has. Well, maybe they're related. We don't know. Or at least attitude-wise. Anyway, thank you, Ray. You haven't been a complete waste of my time. I don't like him. I really don't like him that much. He seems... I don't know. I have a problem with too arrogant people when they are too arrogant for their own good and will probably just hinder themselves in some way. I don't like that. Oh, we're right here. Hello, chatty chatty. Can we zoom in on them? No, he's just wobbling back and forth. Like, look, he's just... Oh well. Anywho. We can learn Reducio now, which I thought we could last time, but that didn't go so well. So, you must learn a new spell to sneak into another common room. Yes, indeed. So we will go to the Charms class and learn Reducio. I already have gotten the start, so we can just jump in and start learning. Let's see, what does the professor have to say? Oh, there's a lot of conversations even. Aren't you excited for the Gryffindor versus Slytherin match? A Quidditch match! Nevertheless, Quidditch match! Yes, I am, but I still do have my Hufflepuff pride. Oh, I'm wearing my school uniform. Never mind. So I want to say, look at my tea! I'm all Hufflepuff. No. The plan is come together, Ray. I will send you an owl after we have learned the necessary spells. Great. This class just doesn't feel the same without Ben's nervous energy. What? Is that a slight nod to miss him, but still try bashing? I don't know. I would take it as a kind gesture that you're missing him. Let's put it like that. You're missing him, aren't you? You're missing him. Oh well. Excuse me, Professor Flitwick. What is it, Miss Bright? I have some questions about the shrinking charm. Very well. Does the shrinking charm work on humans? Can you control how small you shrink? And how does one avoid being stepped on? I like the last one the most. How does one avoid to be stepped on? Well, don't walk near people's path. I would say that's the best way. Using the shrinking charm to shrink oneself would be complicated, dangerous, and incredibly foolish. I don't disagree. I'm going to ask you a question, and I strongly suggest you tell me the truth. If you wish to avoid further punishment. Are you planning to break school rules again, Miss Bright? Please be honest. You have already lied to me once. No, we haven't. We haven't actually lied to you. Yes. Yes, but it's only because I think it might help me find Ben. I wasn't or I'm concerned about Mr. Cooper myself, but the headmaster is well aware of the situation. You should stay out of it, and you certainly should not use the shrinking charm on yourself. Please take a seat. I think the attribute points answers makes you... I don't know if this was the honest route way, but I think just going with the attribute route, you would get more fun conversations than if you didn't. So I will probably do that from now on. Welcome to class. Today we'll be learning Reducio. The shrinking charm enables you to decrease an empirical physical size of your target. And you should never, ever use it on oneself. Let us begin. He is a little sassy, I like that. I like when he's a little sassy, that's nice. Anyway, we will start off the class. Of course we will. The shrinking charm is always comes in handy when you're trying to pack a suitcase. Oh yeah, that would actually be easy. Like, on the other hand, I only pack a backpack. I don't need more than that, but I could imagine some of my friends when they pack everything, that would have been handy. Anyway,
Allow me to list the many things a shrinking charm's other uses.
So we're basically just going to study away, just as we always do. There we are. Oh yeah, I should actually go for the highest. I forgot that. I should go for the highest stuff. Oh, maybe... Oh, do we level up in our attributes? No. Oh, okay.
Now I have a question for you. Let's see if you know the answer.
This Reducia is a charm that can be used to shrink what? Well, it can shrink both things. It can shrink both. He just said that. It's just not recommended. But I would say both. Because, yeah. You were right. Because he just said, never use it on yourself. And that's not a direct... It can't be used as a shrinking charm. It's just like, I won't recommend it. It's a bad idea, child. Don't do it. Oh well. Let's see here. What's the next thing? Oh, study the reducible effects. Yes. The successful shrinking of an object is not an easy task. Come and take a look at what I have written here, which is the same thing as in every other class. Do we have a 5er or anything? Yes, we do have a 5er. Awesome! And we'll use that, and there was a 3 here, so if the idea from last time sticks right, yes! It will be a 5 and a 3, and we are good to go. So we will try and focus on that. Focus, by the way.
Focus on this point here and memorize it.
Yes, indeed. Apparently we're the only one that doesn't take notes of that, but oh well. He's very impressed with us. That's always nice. And I with fist pumping like, yeah, we so well. Oh well. Study the reduce your incantation. Okay. The incantation for the shrinking charm is reduce you. You can try it now. Okay. Let's see if we can find... We have a 5er. And we have a 3. Awesome. So we will just do that. Easy as pie. And then we technically only need enough energy to complete the last thing. And that would probably... That would be 5 more... We can go around and just collect some energy. And we should be fine. Ish. We should be fine. Math is not my strong suit in the mornings, I will admit that. But we already have... Is it 3 points? Yes, and we need 5 and 5 and 3. Okay, we might not have enough for that, but oh well. Believe it or not, your posture matters when casting the spell like Reducio. Observe. Okay, do we have a 5er? That's a 2. That's a 2. That's a 2. We actually don't have a 5er, but we will go and just collect some energy points from every part of the castle, including our pets, which I just did with Chester, but that means Owlet also have an energy point for us because they are they sleep synchronically. Synchronized. They sleep synchronized, so that's nice. It's going to be interesting how many points, energy points, we actually have in the end here. Actually, it's actually kind of amazing thinking that when you have all the pets, you have 3 extra energy points. That, for me, that's kind of amazing. But yeah, we would just go here and do a lot of stuff. And there are 2 points more to collect. That is not enough. Definitely not, because we only have 2 energies. 2 energy-wise requirements at the moment. But if we are lucky, we should have enough in a couple of minutes. But that's fine right now. Let's see here. Do we get a 5? We get a 3. And then a 3. Can that be enough? No, it's not. This is definitely not, so we will take a 2 just to be sure we're done with that. And then we'll take the energy point, because then we only need 3 energy points, and then hopefully we can do it. And then we will need to demonstrate.
Well, who thinks I can imitate what I've just shown you? Ray Bright, come and join me at the aisle, please.
Yes. Brr. I'm actually looking forward. Is Reducio just the opposite, like when we had the Engrossio charm? Is it just going to be the opposite side arrow pointing? It's like this away or that away. I don't know, but it's gonna be pretty funny to figure out. Anywho,
Are you ready to try? I want to see if you can attempt to cast the shrinking charm.
once again, we need to cast the Shrinking Charm. And we do have a 5er, but do we have a 3 somewhere? Do we have a 3? No. Oh, no. We did the same thing like last time. Actually, we don't. Okay, so we'll just continue on with the 5er here.
So now we're just going to finish off this little 5er here, because we're sure that we'll finish off the whole thing, which is fantastic, and then hopefully we are going to level up in our entropy points. At least that would be nice though, because then it's even, and I like things to be even. I think I'm ready. Time to cast Reducio. Okay. So, yes, it is just the opposite of the other arrow. So now is that a way to shrinking, and the other way to make things larger.
So it's a math thing. Smaller than or higher than. It's a math thing. It's 100% math.
Oh goodness gracious.
Didn't know math would be a part of this. But I guess that's fine. Now we got 5 quests for our event. However, I actually already have finished the event. Yeah, I already have finished the event, so yeah, we can go look at it. But just in a second though.
Well done, Miss Bright. Remember, just because you know a spell doesn't mean you have to cast it outside of class. Especially as a professor when a professor expressively have forbidden it. I don't want to disappoint Professor Flitwick again. There's only one way I know to help fight Ben. I'll do my best not to get caught.
Well, that sounds like a good idea. Because we know what happens when Snape isn't happy with us, but what happens when Flitwick isn't happy with us? That would be more troubling. Anywho, I can see Rowan is ready to actually... We are already ready to go with our plan, but I think I will end off here just with one last thing that I just promised to do. Is this to show the dress wherever it is. It's probably under the full bodies. Yes, it is. It does look a little elven now that I think about it. It just looks a little tiny bit elvenish. Or fairy-ish. You just need the wings and then we're there, right? I'm not a big fan of dresses in any way, so I'll just be reverting back to our Hufflepuff pride while we do this chapter. But I actually think with that I will be ending off here, and until next time guys, take care and have a fantastic day.